wherever any particularly under 40 consumer is politically, they're all capitalists because they vote with their dollars, and they want to buy products and services that align best with their values.
I know that Wyandot is an extremely innovative company, and you seek partnerships with innovative brands. So how has B Corp certification inspired you to innovate and just further improve on your practices as a manufacturer?
And if I may, I wanted to add a little note that I think would be interesting to our viewers to know that B Corps have to recertify every 3 years. So that's a big driver for not only maintaining the practices that you have now, but to innovate and to improve upon the practices you already have to evolve alongside some of these growing conversations about sustainability, workers' rights, and beyond.
So I would say that what the B Corp certification has done in terms of the richness of the dialogue with our customers is to help them understand, more importantly, why it's critical from where we sit to, reduce waste, to reduce errors, to be more environmentally friendly with what comes in that they may direct us to buy, or, how we store stuff, how we process stuff, how we ship stuff. I got to tell you, the simplest thing to talk about is we're getting a plant going in the Western United States, and the carbon footprint of shipping something that's air is really not that good. And we've been in that business for over 80 years, but the air has gotten dirtier and the cost of shipping have gotten more expensive. So one of the reasons we wanted to put a Western US presence was to massively cut down on the carbon footprint of the bag of snacks that leaves our house. And so if we can cut thousands of miles of trucks, on diesel fuel, and still meet the needs of our customers more efficiently, it's a total win-win all around. So I would say that's sort of an indirect way of innovating by being more geographically diverse for a specific environmental benefit. So that's a good part of it, but also it has to do with where our customers source their ingredients, and ways that we can take out needless kinks in the supply chain. Anything to add more efficiency definitely is better for business, but it's also better for the environment. It's better for workers all around.
Yeah, in terms of innovative, I like to go back to, Jordan, what you had brought up as the 5 sections of the assessment and the different opportunities within each one. We certainly see that there are things we can do with the environment, as Rob said. There's opportunities we still have yet with our workers, not only what we've implemented so far, but what we could still implement. And there's opportunities within the community and our customer base also. So we're looking at, we use the questions as a guideline where maybe we didn't score as best as we thought we could, where some opportunities for medium hanging fruit, where with a little bit of work we could maybe improve some of our reclamation processes, or some of our employee practices, or just improve the way that we document and communicate information to our teammates. So there's a lot of opportunities there, and we know that the new B Corp assessment, the questions we have now are going to be changing in our next certification year, which is next year, and we're going to see something different in Q2 of 2022. So we're looking forward to seeing how the questions will change or evolve, and how our efforts, our continued efforts, will be impacted in the next go. And I do like, Jordan, that you brought up that every 3 years a company needs to be recertified. It's important to note that the assessment changes every 3 years too. So what you're doing today isn't necessarily gonna get you certification the next time around. So it's the constant means to ask questions that maybe you're not thinking of, and to look to ways to improve, because you got to always be audit ready every year. and things within the assessment are constantly evolving. So it's a platform, it's a beginning, and we really like the ability to have some guidelines into what we should be focusing on.
So you really have to innovate. There's no way around it. If you're B Corp certified, you're an innovator.
Once you start, you can't stop.